Hey everybody! Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We got a show coming your way momentarily.
McShake time!
Okay, all right. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I'll buy Miatas for everybody. You guys like Miatas? Right? Miatas. That's a dope car.
Mush?
Yes, a Miata. I'll buy everybody in the room freaking Miatas, all right? That's what I'm saying. Miatas. Nice sports car. Roadsters. Your top down. Let your hair blow. Okay. Hey, everybody. Stand by for a Grown Man Record Night. We got a situation, but we'll be right back. Stand by for Grown Man Record Night. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody. Here's the situation. We got us a damn Grown Man Record Nights Friday night. Jesus, Harold Christ on a freaking rubber crutch.
You got black
and white.
But you know what's cool?
Film noir.
It's Friday the 13th.
It's Friday the 13th.
Don't you know?
Film noir. Kachonga that
we might have it for good.
We'll just Kachonga.
We might have a noir show for good.
Well, Kachonga.
I kind of liked it black and white.
Kachonga. No, you can't fully examine my dynamic personality with black and white.
But you know, black and white accentuates your dynamic personality.
That's true. I have to take it a little bit over the edge if I do it that way. That's my only concern. I don't want to take it over the edge to make.
How was your week?
Oh, my week was. I think it was a week.
It was a week.
No,
I bet it was a week for you because you just got back from vacation.
Yeah, I didn't care for this week.
That's always hard.
I had some business.
You had some
business. I had to take care of some business.
Was it business time?
With some people that I didn't care for. I didn't care for the situation.
Okay, well you handle it.
I handled the situation. I didn't care for it. As a man, I didn't care for it. But I made my way through the week to Friday night, and that's what it's all about. If you can just make it through all the way through to Friday night, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. So I forced myself through week after vacation. Baloney business.
We're here. We're here now.
We got a big studio audience. We got Steve joining us, like sometimes always, and that's awesome.
Not always.
We got sometimes always.
Maybe never.
We got the bossman in the studio. We got Kimmy in the studio. We got girlfriend in the studio. Cameraman in the studio. It's a regular smorgasbord.
You got Skeletor on the set.
Yeah, Skeletor. Yeah, I have a whole Castle Grayskull at my
knees. We did some research on He-Man this week, didn't we? About It was actually a toy first, and then the cartoon came.
Right. Lou Schneider.
Scheider,
I
think.
All right. That's Skeletor.
Scheimer. No, Scheimer.
Scheimer?
Yeah, Scheimer.
The Jewish man.
I think it was...
Not wrong with it. That's God's people, you know.
Pretty good show.
It's God's people. The Jumans.
So they say.
Wait.
What's that? You messed with his crotch. You messed up his crotch. No, you messed his crotch up. Come on, cameraman. Hey, let's roll. Hey, I got out for the first time in like a month and a half. Got out in the record store area.
Oh, you did? You haven't been digging in a while.
Yeah, you came with me this evening.
Was that you don't call that a dig though, do you?
No, it was a visit to a record store.
It was a place to pick some stuff.
Sure. But I'll tell you, it's been a while. And it was crazy. And while I was that's terrible. That's terrible. But while I was in there, I did happen to notice. I don't know if these are new releases this week or whatever. There's some cool stuff in there.
Wow.
Some things I've still got my eye on from like back this past several months.
Yeah.
And standing in there looking at the wall of the new records.
Yeah.
Allowed me to reflect for just a few minutes. So we're still talking about like that Daft Punk record floating out there.
You'd obviously like to have that Chemical Dub record, though.
Yeah, right.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Those old 7-inch records?
10-inch, I believe.
Okay.
10-inch was popular in the dub class. There's a few Scientific Dub, and there's another one. What was that? It was a Chemical Dub, you said?
Chemical Dub.
Yeah.
No, Scientific Dub.
Scientific Dub.
I forget what the other one was.
But New Queens of the Stone Age. Obviously, New Boards of Canada.
I didn't see that.
Obviously, New Boards of Canada this year. Daft Punk was up in there. That Tribe Called Quest reissue was there. Well, and this has been a good year for reissues and keeping the vinyl craze going.
My mouth dropped when I saw the reissue of Cold Fact by Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Which is the record about searching for Sugar Man.
Yeah. You've recently seen this movie.
It's out now, so Americans can actually buy the record. It's awesome.
So tell me about this movie. Don't get.
I'm not going to tell you about the movie because it's going to spoil it. But you've got to see this movie. You better see it before next Friday because I'm back here. I don't know if I'll be back here, but I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be talking heavily about it.
Yeah. So you saw it.
I hope to get it as an anniversary.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So this is it was a cool documentary. Rate it in terms of Sound City, because if you know what's going on in Sound City.
I love Sound City. I put this far beyond Sound City.
What?
Yeah,
Come
I really
on,
do.
Steve.
This is good on so many levels.
Okay, well I'll take that for what it is.
Probably the best documentary I've seen.
Wow.
And I love documentaries, so
I'm gonna rent it this weekend. That's just a few bucks. We'll do it on the Amazon.
Redbox is cheaper.
Redbox
it's actually
Amazon will probably be HD.
The funny thing, it's a Redbox production.
Really?
Redbox Films, I think I saw.
Well, maybe I'll do a little research and see if it's on Blu-ray, or I'll try to get it in HD over the Amazon service. I know it's on there.
Just want to bring your ass to a Redbox.
Okay. What's the Cameron's making symbols? That's a W with an H beside it. Warped Heads of America. HD? H Diesel. Yeah. But that reminded me, while we're also in the record store, like I said, it's been a little bit since I've been in there. I noticed 2 other reissues. I don't know if these are new to this week or past couple weeks or whatever, but I just wanted to mention it because it kind of caught my attention as a 90s gentleman. Yeah. We're talking Faith No More, Angel Dust. I think that's 91, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it a double album? Because I saw like a $42 price on it.
Yeah, it's pricey, man. I don't know what they've bundled with this. Should have done some research.
Mr. Bundle.
Mr. Bundle? I should. Maybe there's a Mr. Bundle that goes along with it. But I did notice that. It was pricey, though. That did catch my attention. 180 gram reissue of Angel Dust. Hey, that's gonna be cool either way. But also, I saw Alice in Chains Dirt in there. 180 gram pressing. You know, we're talking all the classic. Yeah, Wood is on there. Rooster's on there.
Bones is on there.
Bones is on there.
Them Bones.
Oh, man.
Every song about heroin is on there.
Into the Flood. In the Flood. Into the Flood again.
Yep.
That's on there. Yeah.
That's the one.
That would be a great album to pick up. I'd like to jam that every now and then. So we've been jamming tonight because it's Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. We've been jamming a little more of our dark side of music. We've just finished up this Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. We played a little Quiet Riot earlier. Where is it in my list here? I got it in here somewhere.
I used to make out with my girlfriend, one of my girlfriends, and
here it is.
Her brother had Sabbath play Sabbath. And he always sat in the living room. We'd sit on the couch, and I'd see it sitting there. And that's before I even really was into Sabbath. And that just used to scare the hell out of me. That album cover.
Look at that. That kind of looks like Jason. So we played a couple of metal records. We got a couple more some more Sabbath, some more like real metal records. We're gonna get stupid here in a little bit. Some real metal and playing that.
Real?
Yeah, man. If you noticed, we've been jamming some of the on the visual side of things. The Tighten Up. Is that what you're playing now? You playing the Tighten Up? Okay. Archie Bell.
I hear Archie Bell.
Yeah.
I met Archie Bell.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he lives up the road.
He lives not too far from here.
Jonesboro?
I want to figure out we should do a documentary. Here's an idea.
I was playing with the same keyboardist he was playing with in 2 different outfits.
All of us.
We kind of crossed paths between practices.
All of us here in the room. We should make this a documentary project. Since Archie Bell lives close to here, we should make a documentary to go find Archie Bell, get him to hang out with us.
Why didn't he move back to Houston?
And jam in the studio.
That would be the whole theme of
and
the
theme
of the movie is like, why didn't he go back to Houston?
No. The theme of the album is he gets together with us and records music with us, and we make a record.
Tighten Up Again.
Tighten Up Again.
Tighten that shit up.
Let's see what the impact of the vinyl community is on the Kickstarter community.
That's true.
Folks,
we could do a
if you think this is a good
Kickstarter.
idea, let us know.
Kickstarter's a great idea if you're
And
not
we'll put
trying to
something
raise
together and maybe do
$800,000.
something.
Right. We just want
Keep it simple.
What if
Keep
we
it
wanted? What if
$5 grand?
If we wanted
Send us
enough
$5
music,
grand and we'll make something.
enough money to go make some music
Because
with Archie Bell.
we have to shoot Archie Bell with a red camera. We have to. Sure. So we got to rent that.
Phantom.
What?
But anyway.
We really don't need a red camera.
So we're gonna keep that Friday the 13th vibe going with some metal records. I got the if you noticed on the visuals this evening, I got like a 20-minute montage of all of Jason's kills in Friday the 13th. Chop, 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 and he's pulling out his jammy. Look at that right there. That's official issue. That's what I'm talking about.
Was that a chop, chop, chop?
It's a chop, chop job. He's pulling this thing out, and he's yak, cough, smear, nuff, and chopping people up with it. Let's hold that up. Look at that. That's my original. That's real.
I like the serrated on the back end.
Dude, I've had that for about 20 years.
That'll get you through the jungle, really.
That is my official machete. That's the real deal. So we're gonna keep jamming some metal. We got some Jason stuff. In addition to the Killings montage of Jason, we've also been jamming a little bit. We're gonna continue this a little bit more. The Nintendo Entertainment System Friday the 13th game. I've got the complete game from start to finish. The walkthrough, basically. It's like 20-something minutes or something like that. Also on video, so we're going to chase some of that metal with that. Keeping with that Friday the 13th theme!
You worked hard on this.
I worked, I did a little bit of
15 minutes of work.
Pre-par-riation. What's that mean? 13? Yeah, okay.
31?
I see where you're coming from with that. Can we get some kind of liquor
Like
in here?
Baskin Robbins?
I need a little more funny. My funny's dropping down. Hey, let's cover a little bit of the things that we played earlier this evening. No, not yet. Started this out with a record
What did you play earlier? I wasn't
sleep
here.
on a little bit.
I heard some of
Yeah.
it.
Give me the next
Whatever's next.
On the
In the
turntable?
crate. In the crate.
Right here, buddy.
Oh, good
Boy,
lord.
Oh my God.
What's going on here?
Not cut.
Okay.
Trying to get
This, this is the one I proved myself at about 105 earlier today.
Just by looking at it, right? You shook
I
it.
shook it. I did the.
What's that tell you when you shake it? You counting the bubbles?
You see the frog eyes. You see. Now I'm not like an old pro.
Oh
at this.
shit! Look at you!
now.
Look at you! You're taking the damn.
What's going on? Okay, so the thing is,
That's
when
white.
you shake it,
That's white.
when you shake it, it's going to make these little
Spring water.
bubbles. I'll have cameraman show this off. Cameraman knows how to do it. If you want to do it, Steve,
Just shake it.
you shake it, and if you see right where the bubbles
Shake it, don't
on the
break
side,
it.
There you go.
get a nice close up. Watch your mic now.
Watch your middle line.
Yeah, shake that up. If you
That
see
nice
where,
middle line.
tilt it a little down. Get a little downward angle
Pretty
on
good
that.
proof right there.
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to tilt the camera to do that. Tilt down.
Yeah, so I personally put this, you can count
going.
by how long those big bubbles from shaking it up. It's called frog eyes. So how long those bubbles hang around and how big they are and how long it takes them to pop. I've put this at about 105 proof, folks. This is a backwoods mathematics. And there's nothing wrong with that, because are you telling me Copernicus is frontwoods mathematics? Is that frontwoods mathematics, where Copernicus was?
I'll tell you though.
Galileo.
As potent as that is, it's pretty smooth.
Which makes them 105 about right. That's good, smooth corn
Right.
whiskey. And when it's when it gets above like 120, you can't really do nothing with it. You know what I mean?
Right. That's when you're like, oh, we gotta cut it. You don't have to cut that.
That's perfect. Okay.
Try that. Hand me it back. I took a little tiny lip drag. I need to.
A lip
Like a
drag.
pull.
Okay, get on down with it. All right. Who wants to wrestle? I'm feeling like wrestling. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a battle royale cage match. We got chairs. We got guitars. We're going to do a guitar match.
Gong.
Jim
You
Gornett.
can set up every round one. Gong.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep going with what we played tonight. We started off with a little Chuck Mangione. Always sleep on this record. It's a Tarantula album, double LP. It's freaking terrific, man.
You put this on when you go to bed?
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You said you sleep on this one?
What'd you proof that at, in your own opinion?
105.
No.
I bet.
Way more.
No.
That, nope.
No. Think
You're
about
lying.
it.
120 minimum.
No. I don't know. Good stuff. Double LP, Chuck Mangione, Tarantula. 1981
Can't
A&M.
really shout out to our friends who.
No, don't be all. Don't be all. Hey, kept it going with
This was a great record.
Oh, this was great. I picked this up today. This is a German compilation from, and I didn't look at
It's a K-Tel record.
It is a K-Tel. 81 on K-Tel. And it says right here, die Superstars des Beat, der Sound des Hot.
I'm a big fan of
You sick
K-Tel,
hot.
by the way. I love K-Tel.
I like K-Tel records.
Yeah.
I've got
They
Sound
great-
Spectacular.
great mixes.
Wo ist der Album?
Wo ist dein Stachel?
Das ist hier.
Wo ist dein Stiel?
Ja, ja, das ist hier. Ich kann mit einem großen Sound.
Krankenschwester.
Bitte? I don't. But this was great, man. We listened to side B of this, and this was the
Had
Animals.
Time of the season on
Oh,
it, which was
Jesus.
awesome.
We got to get out of this place, the Animals.
Yeah.
All day and all night, the Kinks. My friend Jack the Smoke. Time of the season, the Zombies.
One of my favorite.
It's great. Jasmine, the Casual. Lady Willpower. It slowed down a little bit. Gary Puckett, Little Eve of the Lord. And then we finish it up with a Hippie Hippie Shake with Swinging Blue Jeans. Let's hold that up a minute. This was $1 in the discount bargain bin.
Beat goes on.
And
That song's not on there, is it?
I saw the Animals
beat
and the
goes on.
Kinks, and I figured like, oh, that's worth $1. A couple of songs a piece from those are great. It's worth that. What else we got going on? We played earlier.
Oh, yeah.
This is also something I picked up today. This is 10 years after.
What? What are you going to tell me? What's the name of the album?
The name of the album is...
Are you about to tell him about Lapis Lazuli? Have you heard of Lapis Lazuli?
1969,
Tell
10
him.
years after.
It's a good album.
Recorded at Morgan Studios, London, June 1969. Chrysalis production. Chrysalis.
You say Chrysalis.
I say Chrysalis.
You
And I'll
say-
be in Scotland before you. Okay. We heard a little bit of this. Sounded terrific. This is probably my fourth or fifth 10 years after record. I've got
They're all good, I think,
What?
so far.
I've got Greatest Hits, and I've got another one.
Do you have the one with,
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
Everywhere Freaks and Harrys, Dykes and Fairies?
I think so. I think so.
Oh,
I can't remember.
It's called Something After Time. Something-
Yes.
Time after time.
No. It's not Time After Time.
If you know,
I think after that, I think we played this Chamber Brothers record. Which
yeah.
was
Is this your shit?
Yeah. Well,
You picked this up today. I turned it down.
I picked it up. You listened to the first song and said, nah, it's too whatever.
I wanted that.
This one's had Good Vibrations on it.
That
which I
Good
thought was pretty
Vibrations cover
This
is
is,
terrific. I love me some
Unbonded.
Beach Boys.
cool. And I love the picture of the guys in the back. They're all
And the Chambers Brothers covers of the
That's
Beach
pretty
Boys
funky.
song.
There's a lot of slow music on it, but it's
Yeah.
still some good beats on it. So.
That'd be some good. You get you a nice young lady, and you want to sit down with a nice young lady. That's a good record. That's one of our picks of the year
Or even one that's not so nice.
for sitting down with a young lady. You know what I mean?
Nice young lady.
Making face babies and whatnot.
Whoopie Pie.
Is that appropriate? Inappropriate.
Yes.
Inappropriate. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night, where we're picking up our. Okay. We'll keep going with
Oh,
some
hey,
things.
no, you got the script. It says
you-
thank you for joining us.
You got a message.
Grown men.
Near and recording later.
So what else you got there? Or are you gonna wait? Do your technical.
What does that mean?
All right, bang it out. All right, stand by. Here we go. We also follow that out with this great chess blues compilation I've got, the Blues Volume 3. And we played one side, I don't remember what side. I think we played Digging for Mashed Potatoes, Washboard Sam.
I heard Howlin' Wolf.
Walking the Blues, Willie Dixon. Lonely and More, Little Milton. I Ask for Water, Howlin' Wolf. Dude, this is loaded. Loaded from start to finish. Loaded from start to finish. Followed that with a little jazz. We've been a little light on the jazz this evening.
Wolfman Jack got his sound.
Karma. Followed a little Eddie Lockjaw Davis, the cookbook. You know, we play this a lot on the program. Played aside, we don't normally play. That's some stuff we just kept it moving with.
Let's hear some Johnny Guitar Watson.
We're going a little Johnny Guitar Watson. Recently voted one of the most ridiculous album covers ever.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. This one.
It's like a Cadillac soapbox.
Yeah, it's a Cadillac soapbox, and Cameron
awesome.
can show that
the cover.
in the cover, and when he wants to. Look at this, folks.
I love this cover.
It's ridiculous. It was voted one of the most ridiculous covers ever. I agree, but Johnny Guitar Watson, he's one of my favorite people I've discovered in the last few years.
If you have Freegal, if your library has the Freegal service, you can download this album for free.
That's crazy business.
There's a lot of cool stuff on there.
Really? That's cool, man. I tell you what, man. This is the third time I've mentioned this. Dude died mid guitar solo.
This isn't like Sugar Man where it's like it didn't really happen, or did it happen?
From what I've heard,
he set himself on fire while he was doing it.
Mid guitar solo on stage. Or read. I'm sorry.
Oh, from what you've read.
From what I've read.
Even less reputable.
He dies on stage mid guitar solo.
Most reputable.
And when they ran out to say, "What's your deal? What's happening? What's wrong?" He says, "Ain't that a bitch?" and dies.
Oh, that sounds so made up.
No, but Ain't That a Bitch is one of his songs.
Yes, exactly. Of course it is. Some kid made up this story. Yeah, Snopes will shoot.
But wouldn't that be cool though?
Snopes will shoot this shit.
Let's just pretend for a second.
Okay.
That's the real deal. Dude's dying in the middle of.
We went out to the beach one night, drinking Hunch Punch or something crazy.
Give us a year here.
Which is grain alcohol and Kool-Aid.
79.
1982, 1981.
Okay.
Listening to Quiet Riot in my friend Jimmy's van.
That's awesome. I love vans, son.
On the way out there, though, we stole the Shoney's Big Boy, and we drove it out to the beach and left it out there.
Nice. These are the sands of time.
That was quite a time.
Oh, counselor.
Listening to Quiet Riot in the back of the van.
Oh, counselor.
With the Shoney's Big Boy.
That's awesome. Okay, so what happened? We played a little Ocean Drive after that.
Yeah, that was demonstration. Show the vinyl community what you think about.
I think
those records that just put it in this way and try and try.
Oh, you fold it in there.
Yeah. Hey, it was made to Raleigh. You're talking mess about Raleigh.
Look what you're doing wrong. This is the groove right here. You got to.
Yeah, I know. All those grooves are lined
up.
You're
the wrong groove, son. That's not a groove.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
You're gonna split the album.
I don't either.
Hey, I've been drinking alcohol.
Tried.
I'll mess that up.
I tried and tried.
I'll mess that up. Hey, the other record we played.
Yeah, what was that last one you got?
Played a little War Galaxy. What a great record. Picked this up for just a couple of
bucks.
What
year did that one come out?
This year? I'll tell you what, this is 77. And that's the year I was born. Said a movie about 350. I saw that episode this week in the edit suite.
Of what?
South Park. Somebody about 350. And Chef's Parents.
Great.
Oh, dude, that's the best.
Said a
movie about 350. War Galaxy album. Look at this cover. This is a cover worth showing off here, cameraman. Ryan, M, Dump, but I'll say everything. It's gonna be snappier. That's awesome.
So, you want to talk about anything you picked up recently?
Yeah, man. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll let you start off here, Steve. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do us a good old-fashioned dig of the week. Dig.
Graphic?
Of the week.
Wait, no.
Nope.
Hold on.
Where is it at?
Do what you were just doing again.
3, 2, 1.
Now!
Dig of the week. Dig of the week.
Back the camera.
Of the week.
Dig.
I'm gonna give you a bug.
Bug. Here it is. Downstairs. Got the bug going on. Okay, tell me a little bit about digging, Steve.
All right,
I ain't
well,
dug in like a week.
I wasn't here last week, but last weekend I did do a little digging in Greensboro.
Right.
I thought I would hit the Salvation Army since there was a new one, and
Sure.
I hit Greensboro. I hit 2 Salvation Armies. I hit one in Oak Ridge. I hit one in Oak Ridge. I hit one in good one in Oak Ridge. I couldn't find nothing. I mean, it's just not a town for Salvation Armies, I guess. But I did find.
I just spilled a bunch of beer.
I ended up at Nice Price Books. There happens to be a Nice Price Books.
I did not realize there was a Nice
near
Price.
the UNCG campus on Tate Street, and it was a little more crazy than other Nice Price I've been in, but I did find this Brand X album.
Oh,
Moroccan Roll.
What year is that? You know?
This is their second album.
Really?
It's got Phil Collins on drums.
Man.
And they call it Moroccan Roll because it was their second album, and Moroccan Roll is a pun on more rock and roll. Get it?
Oh, I get you.
Moroccan Roll. It's actually a great album. It's even got a little.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Desert.
I've got a couple of Brand X albums.
Sounds.
I don't have that one.
Maybe we'll listen to that a little
Oh,
later.
that's cool.
I picked up If.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the album. You have this album.
I do
love
have
this
this.
album. It's a kind of a psych rock album.
It's a psych rock album. The dude's got a flute. Circa kind of Jethro Tull meets 10 years after.
It's a great album. I want to find some of their older stuff.
Yeah, the dude in Ronaldo
I found another
has some more of that.
Return to Forever.
Oh.
They really sold Chick Corea heavily on this during
Yeah.
this time, although, of course, I guess he was the front man. But it's Al Di Meola, Stanley Clark,
Oh, wow.
Chick Corea.
Where'd you pick that up at? Was that Nice Price or CFBG's?
One of the two.
Pay a chunk for it, or was it reasonable?
No, it was reasonable. Everything I
Okay.
bought recently was pretty reasonable.
That's cool.
This Vanilla Fudge album.
Oh, I didn't know you got that.
It's got Shotgun on it, and the side
Shotgun, the Junior Walker and the All-Star song?
Yeah.
No way.
Vanilla Fudge is a great cover band.
Oh,
They play
I
a lot
love
of
how
covers.
Wikipedia describes Vanilla Fudge in one of their efforts, I believe, as playing half-speed covers.
Yes.
That's the best description of Vanilla.
Keeps me
hanging on. It sounds like everything's in half speed.
Well, and
That's
today,
exactly right.
today I picked up a few records, and these are of note, so I'll share them with you.
Sure, bust it out.
You heard this one and then decided you didn't want it.
Yeah.
But I know a little something about some of the songs on side 2, and I really love some of these Dave Mason songs. He's done some albums which didn't really excite me, but his greatest hits album I love, and about 4 of the songs from his greatest hits album.
I would have normally picked that up, but I was already up in the
called Headkeeper. I don't know if I haven't heard it yet. It looks like it's a live album.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I was already up in the
next if you like.
$30 range, and I didn't want to just go down that road. You know what I mean?
Well, once you're there, you're there.
I'd hit that.
So we heard the Chamber Brothers. I got that today, and I'm
sure.
slide that down. One more that I was really excited about is this Gentle Giant.
Yeah,
album.
I should have bought this.
Well,
I should have bought
I saw
this.
it first.
No, I saw it. I was over there, and
no, this was in the new vinyl.
Oh, that was in the new one.
So yeah, it's got a great album.
Because there was
cover.
a sealed one that had like interviews
like
on
the King of Spades, I guess.
Oh man.
And they are they're kind of jazz,
right?
Rock, psychedelic jazz rock or something.
Right,
I don't know what you call it. They're a great band.
Right at my
And then last but not least, I had this album when I was younger, and I lost a stack of wax. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I think during my hazy days post-college, I did something stupid.
Looking for a job.
Just got rid of some records. Like, oh, these aren't cool.
Gave some plasma. Gave up on some plasma.
I wasn't listening to vinyl at the time, you know.
Don't give that plasma up.
But this is the best is ZZ Top, and we're talking the best.
What years does this come out?
This is pre-Eliminator, so this came out in I want to say '77.
That's when I was born.
You're right.
I was 7 pounds 7 ounces
great
in 1977.
Beer Drinkers, Hellraiser's Touch, Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Just Left Chicago, a handful of others. LaGrange, of course. Blue Jean Blues, which a friend of mine, me and him just covered it recently.
Oh, yeah.
Got some work to do on it.
That's good stuff.
But yeah. I love the cover, though. It's like an old, comic book from the Western.
That's true.
So anyway, over to
I
you.
got some
I'm toss it
records
to you.
too. I got some records. I got some records too.
What kind of records you got?
Look at this guy. This is a group called. Let me reiterate this title that it's 78 ECM Records, and I don't know what this says.
What's the name of the band? 78 ECM record?
No. That's the year it came out. What are these people called? Jack. Damn it.
They don't have a name.
What does it say? What does that say?
What? Let me see.
Tell me about it.
Where?
Because here's the thing, folks.
Where does it say it?
This was a new arrival for a jazz.
It's New Directions.
New Directions. And it's a jazz record, but name off some of the instruments on here. And this is what really turned me on, folks. And I don't know anything about these. I just picked it up.
Well, you got a drums,
His favorite instrument, folks, is the $3 horn.
piano.
$3.
The $3 horn.
$3 jazz
Actually,
horn.
the name of the band is called Jack DeJohnette. I guess he's the title of Jack DeJohnette's the name of the group, and then New Directions would be the name of the album. But the second guy plays guitar and mandolin.
Mandolin.
Trumpet.
It's a jazz
record.
record.
It's a trumpet player and a bass.
So when I knew it was a straight up jazz record, because I sampled just a little bit of it, it was a straight up jazz record. But I did know in the back of my mind there's mandolin on it. Got to take a chance on that.
Yeah.
That's crazy business.
It's like having that bagpipe blues album.
Right, exactly. You got to take a chance on that.
Not many people do that.
Hey, for $1, man. For $1.
What'd you get for $1?
Grand old buck. I picked up a Psychedelic Furs album, man. And all I know is Kurt Cobain loved the Psychedelic Furs. That's good enough by me. Friend of mine, Kurt Cobain, in the music world of, this is 82 CBS.
Love My Way's on there? God bless America.
Yep.
Yes,
okay.
it is. It's right there. I didn't know it was on that record.
Yeah. Forever Now, Love My Way, Goodbye.
I gotta play that later.
Yeah, we're gonna play it. It's $1.
Love
It's $1. Let's show that off a little bit. Keeping with that early 80s.
I love the way his voice, he always sings and his voice is split into two voices. It's just got this kind of,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, hey man, check this out. I can't believe I got this for $3. This may be in really shit shape.
I actually saw the Psychedelic Furs in concert.
Really?
Athens, yeah.
Oh man, I bet that was a good time.
Back in the day.
Wait, no, that's really S shape.
S. 3, 2, 1. I bet that was really S shaped. What did I say? I don't know that it makes any sense.
You used all 4 letters.
Okay. Contaminant bourgeoisie. I'm part of the contaminant bourgeoisie.
LCD.
3,
Lowest common
2,
denominator.
1. Okay. So also picked up this Husker Du.
Husker Du.
Husker Du.
Did Bob Mould play in Husker Du?
Husker Du.
I believe he did.
Yeah, I think he did too.
I believe he did.
Yeah. Produced by Bob Mould.
There you go.
Okay, so this is Warehouse Songs and Stories, specially priced 2-record set. It says LP1 equals fair. That's kind of shitty. LP2 equals very good plus. So this has some songs.
Good with the band then.
Some songs and some interviews.
So it's a
on
compilation?
It. Something 87 Warner Brothers. So this obviously has to be some sort of compilation. It's got some interviews. It's got some songs on it. Could you hold that up to the camera? Look at that. I've never seen any Husker Du in my local spot.
Husker Du.
I know I can go nab it offline and whatnot, but I'm just saying, in terms of our local area here in the Piedmont Triad, North Carolina, I've never seen Husker Du in the 336 represent. I've never seen that pop up, so we're going to check it out. What I really remember recently about Husker Du.
What do you know about Husker Du?
Was ist ich bin ein okay, they one of the dudes, the singer, is in that what are you doing with that, cameraman?
You talking about Bob Mould?
Kachuga. He was on that Foo Fighters documentary. He comes in and does that track.
You talking about Sound City?
No.
Oh, the one about the Foo Fighters.
Just a Foo Fighters. What is it? Chop, chop, chop? What is that called? Something way.
It was like a chop, chop, chop.
I just told girlfriend that. What is that called?
Yeah.
No.
Wasted in the way. Go ahead.
No.
Next album.
That drive me crazy.
What else you got there, young man?
Back and forth.
What else you got?
Back and forth.
Foo.
Foo Fighters. Back and forth. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
He's on that. Turn me on to Husker Dudes. We're gonna check that out. Also picked up a Genesis 3 Sides Live album. What's up, Michael Q? Our friend who loves some Genesis.
He hooked you up with Duke, right?
Oh, he hooked up with some Duke. We were supposed to blow the other one up this week. Had some problems.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, I had some problems come up this week.
The police didn't let you do it.
Well, no. There was a situation.
He's the man.
We'll do that. We're going to do some.
No, actually, I was there. The police said it's okay.
Okay.
No, we have official police sign off.
Right.
On everything's set and ready to go. All we gotta do is get there and make it happen.
We got it cleared
by next week, probably.
We got
Hopefully,
it cleared.
Viewers,
by next week,
let us
we'll
know
have the situation done.
How soon you want to see it?
So this is another Genesis album I didn't have. What is it? 3 records? 3 records. Came out '82, man.
So this is
a live Genesis.
Phil Collins lead singing.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I know there's kind of a jumping off point for a lot of Genesis people.
Yeah, a lot of jump ship.
And even the pop shit is good. It's just pop. You know what I mean? It's pop.
It has its place in our music con.
That doesn't. Is it better than Taylor Swift? Yeah. So
is my ass?
There you go.
Better than
there you go. Okay. So hey, speaking of Chambers Brothers, you picked up a. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I love this album.
All right. You've got it already. You told me to get it, so I bought it.
I told you to get it.
You told me about it.
You got to have Time Has Come Today.
Time Has Come Today.
It's 11 minutes of
Chamber Brothers.
psychedelic
Cameraman.
Deliciousness.
Look at that right there now. We played a little bit of that.
It's a funny record because that record stands out. That song stands out so much above the others. The others are great. They're just more blues, R&B blues oriented. And then just this one that's just like, holy moly.
Right. That's good time stuff, man. That's good time stuff.
Who's that white guy?
Yeah, there's a white guy. That's cool. That's cool.
Whatever.
Man, keep it inclusive. Hey, a little more Billy Cobham. What? You've got this record already.
I told you to get that record.
Yeah, there's another one, but not that
I love the Escher style of artwork.
Yeah, look at this, man.
Show
this is Billy Cobham, Inner Conflicts. Let's see. This is 78 on Atlantic, and love Billy Cobham. Steve says corn on the cob.
Glasses.
He says corn on the cob. Yeah, get a title on those glasses. Look at that. That's serious. He's moving it. He's moving it all over the place. All over the place.
I can see the reflection of the lens into the
lens. Lancelot Links.
Because
we're jammed this. Man, I love Billy Cobham, man. That's one of those cats.
You got another one there. What else you got?
I didn't know anything about Billy Cobham. I started digging records, man. You know what I mean?
Blows
that's what it's about.
Mahavishnu.
Yeah, Mahavishnu.
We just gonna
Miles Davis.
Don't stop talking about no Billy Cobham.
No, that's right. Okay, and something I fulfilled a sincere part of my collection. I actually had 3 in there today. One was sealed. Another greatest hits. I picked up The Doors. Dude, this is the greatest hits. Produced by Paul Rothchild. This is the greatest hits that came out in, 80? On Elektra.
Yeah.
Is that back when Billy Corgan was still their singer?
Dude, I don't have any Doors on vinyl. This is my very, very first one. And I'm a big time fan. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break. And we're probably going to run a little bit of Doors, I'll be honest with you, and come back with a, so to speak, Chip Chat with another in-studio guest. We appreciate Steve dropping by, dropping some vinyl baloney. You dropped some vinyl baloney.
I did.
I dropped some vinyl baloney. We talked about it. And
fried bologna.
Yeah, sure. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to play some music. Things are going to get crazy. And so, okay, folks, we're going to take a little break. We're going to take a little break. We're going to play maybe a little Doors. Oh, Jesus. A little bit of Doors. And then come back for a, so to speak,
small door?
Small door? Like in
Black Door.
being John Malkovich.
Oh, yeah.
Malkovich.
Or like in maybe Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Malkovich.
There's a red door over yonder.
Malkovich. Hey, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Machete Miller, where you can catch up on all your segments if you're not able to handle the normal live stream on the Ustream. All of these segments will end up there. Sans the music because we don't want to get it flagged and all that jazz. So that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So here we go. So folks, stay tuned with us. Here on Grown Man Record Night. We'll be back in just a minute with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat with our special guest, the Bossman. Steve, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
We'll see you next time you drop by.
See me, then you breathe me as we turn to face the truth.
Okay, here's what's going on, folks.
Okay.
We're coming right back in here with a Grown Man Record Night, and we're going to go straight in from this this Doors record. It's the first Doors record I've ever picked up. It's the first Doors record I've picked up, ever. It's the greatest hits. It's awesome. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was so awesome. So awesome. But it left me a little thirsty, I'll be honest with you, so we're going to go right into a good old-fashioned So to Speak.
What?
And we got a...
You don't want to do chips before soda?
No, we're going to do a trifecta of colorful sodas this evening. And look at this, man. I'll tell you what. Look at this. Let's hold this up. Here we go. Let's hold this up. Look at this color combination we've got for So to Speak this evening.
It's insane.
Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Fluorescent.
Like Skittles.
Fluorescent City. And so we've got the Bossman hanging out here with us this evening. He's brought us a few sodas. I picked up this one soda this evening at my local spot. It's one of the standard Mexican sodas you'll see in your local groceria from time to time. Jarritos. And this is pineapple or piña. Piña would be pineapple.
Piña.
100% natural sugar.
Piña.
They do it right, man. I don't know if this is this twist off. That's not twist off. I need some help. Who's got a Bic? Or an opener? Okay. So here's what's going on. We're ill prepared. Ill prepared. This is the one that I can't ever use. We'll let the Bossman use it. We'll let the Bossman use it. Steve's playing my 5-string Especial. That's the 5-string Especial. That's what I call that. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the 5-string Especial. Okay, Jarritos, pineapple, or piña. Let's give this a go.
Piña.
Really carbonated, nice real sugar flavor. That's good, man.
It says it's made with 100% real sugar.
Yeah, man. Made in
Natural
Mexico.
sugar.
Oh,
Natural.
man. That's nice. Let's hold that up.
Natural is more real than real.
Oh, that's real. That's good. And it's a nice, it's kind of like the juice in the bottom when you get some pineapple.
Some cats keep it real. I keep it natural.
That's what I'm saying. And so
I keep it natural.
it's like a carbonated but real light, like the juice in the bottom of pineapple. Like if you get like some chunk pineapple in a can, that juice, carbonate it, but keep it like kind of, you know, try that out.
Something
That's
on my
good
face.
stuff. Oh, that's good, man.
Something on my face.
I don't know what's happening. Grown Man Record Night is real nowadays. Nowadays, everything's real.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
I have gotten a lot of this brand sodas when I go into this Mexican joint we got here.
Right.
This crazy Mexican spot we got here. And they're almost always home runs.
Yeah, they've
But
always
they
been good.
always have to be really cold.
Yeah.
It's not a soda you can, I mean, at least
They're
for
syrupy.
me.
They're
Yeah,
syrupy.
You
Yeah.
gotta rock them kind of cold. But this one's a winner. So when you're out there,
That's good,
you
man.
gotta get it.
Pineapple, man.
Do it.
Oh, that's good times.
It's good for
So you brought a couple this evening.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about Sundrop now.
Well, let's do it.
Sundrop is a classic Carolina soda. It's been around in the Carolinas for a very, very long time. They've just recently, in the past couple of years, went national with their game.
Yeah.
And kudos to Sundrop for doing that. They had those commercials with that girl that was doing that dance.
But before the one thing that I think separates Sundrop from a lot of other sodas out there,
Like
You were
citrus
actually
soda.
supposed to turn it up.
and to some
Distribute that
people,
pulp.
You're supposed to
yeah,
turn it up?
yeah,
Yeah.
and to some people it could be a deal breaker,
Right.
but to some people, I would say, get over yourself.
Get over
Well,
yourself.
yeah.
So what
Bossman,
Sun
too.
Drop got that they ain't got?
In the
I'll
bottles,
tell you what they
it's got
ain't
some
got.
pulp.
What they got that they ain't got?
It has pulp chunks
Yeah, man.
floating in here
We're all about chunks.
of
Pulp? Like it's got pulp?
nectar
It's
beads.
a pulpy drink?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
I
talking
don't think
about.
I've ever had Sun Drop.
Well, you're missing out, guy.
Oh, dude. It's got the caffeine. The caffeine of Sundrop is equal on par. I think it's a little bit higher than Mountain Dew. What? Yeah, so in terms of caffeine, let's see what we're talking. Plus, in the glass bottle,
And the
let's
glass
see.
bottles is better.
It's good stuff.
The
Good
glass
stuff.
bottle has real sugar.
Of course it does.
No corn syrup. The glass bottle Sundrop has real sugar. Oh, man.
To your face.
I don't see caffeine on here, but I think it's on par, if not better than Mountain Dew, but real sugar instead of corn syrup.
Yeah.
Twist off, downtown.
Twist.
Let's give it a go.
Do
Oh,
it.
man. This will keep you going. So it's known nationally now. So if you see Sundrop in your local place, pick you up a Sundrop. It'll
Yeah.
get you going in the morning. You know what I
Well-
mean? Like a Mountain Dew or
Well,
a little cup of
it's
coffee.
one of those ones. I think
Like
if
a
you
Pepsi
were
Max.
to drink it in the morning, it'd be like I'm doing fruit. It'd be like part of a fruit. It'd be in that category because it has the pulp.
It's got some pulp.
It's like OJ, soda OJ.
Soda OJ with a lot of caffeine. That's something. That's good, man.
It is something.
Get up on that. Let's
I
hold
drank
that
a lot
up.
of Sun Drops in my day.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Pass
Really?
it around. Steve, why don't you drink that Sun Drop and just tell me what you think?
Yeah, let's talk about that a minute.
Tell me how the chunk tastes.
The chunk is going down into Steve.
Eat the chunk. Good, right?
Drink your chunk.
No chunk?
Oh no, because it's smooth. The chunks go down smooth.
Yeah, it's like Mountain Dew 2.0,
Yeah,
right? That's
Yeah.
good time business, man.
it's kind of like when you
I'm not
have.
mic'd.
Steve's
It
not
doesn't
mic'd.
matter.
No
It doesn't
mic.
matter.
I
I'm not.
mumble it anyway.
I'm not mic'd either.
No mic.
Oh,
Uh,
good mic.
So we'll keep it moving. Hey, you also brought a Knee-High, which everybody loves the Knee-High.
Knee-High.
This is a peach Knee-High.
And where's Knee High from?
The tradition of taste since 1924.
1924.
Let's see. It's part of the Royal Crown. So we've featured R.C. Cole on here before. with
Where
the
is
Moose
Sun
High.
Drop from?
You mean Knee-High?
Knee High and Sun Drop.
It says Royal Crown. Lesky Plano, Texas.
I bet you that one's Plano too. I bet you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because the bottle label looks the same.
Yeah, it
What's
looks
this
the
one
same.
all about?
That's straight out of Mexico.
Oh, but this one has no caffeine. The Mexican one.
Yeah, it's just pineapple juice.
Those guys just get loose off of orange juice.
That's what I'm saying. And
Those
bags
guys.
of oranges.
Yeah, they do.
So we get a peach Knee-High here. That's a twist off.
Oh, this guy's El Paso, Texas.
Right across the border.
Right across the border. Right across the border.
That's good stuff.
It is good
Let's
stuff.
check out this Knee-High.
Knee High.
That's good. Very good
Good.
peach flavor.
It's the peachiest.
Oh, that's the peachiest flavor. Very syrupy. Couldn't have a whole lot of that. That's a good soda.
Extra peachy.
Oh, that's a good soda. That's a real good soda.
It's kind of in cahoots. Authority of the Dr. Pepper slash 7-Up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's good times. Hey, let's hold that up. Is that good or what?
Whoa! It's like taking a bite right out of a juicy one.
A juicy peach.
Oh, I got peach juice on my chin. Wipe it off.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff. Hey, we're going to conclude this particular edition of So to Speak with this peach Knee-High, man. If you see this peach Knee-High, check this out, man.
Yeah.
Check this out. For real.
If you see one, buy two.
That's what I'm saying.
In your
And what-
face.
This has just cleansed my palate even better for what we call here on the program a good old-fashioned chip chat.
Chip.
So we're going to go right in from So to Speak right into a good old-fashioned chip
I
chat.
think we should.
And you know, I've been itching to get into these. I've been kind of saving these. This is our open bag special this evening. And it's from the Utz Kettle Classics, and it's Maui Barbecue.
I know it is.
Man,
I'm straight with open bag specials. It's not how I roll.
I've been,
I cracked the seal.
these are some of those that,
Not a banana peel.
man, this is some of my favorite chips ever.
What, the Moy joints? Don't put 'em on your face.
These Maui things. It's good stuff, man.
You know, Utz. I mean, I don't really remember Utz as like a player in the game growing up. Maybe,
No. They weren't around.
Maybe just because
In my area. it was-
Yeah,
Maryland.
because
Probably just in Maryland, exactly.
Because I don't
Steve.
remember them up in upstate New York. at
No,
all.
they wasn't here. We had a brand called Moore's
Yeah, you did.
that had some of our more unique flavors, which I don't think Moore's is with us any longer.
Utz is coming through though. I mean,
This is great, man.
You've had a lot of Utz.
I like
on
these.
the program.
I like these Maui barbecue kettle chips. The reason these are about done,
You've had those on the show before.
Absolutely.
Though. Of course you have.
I like these during the week with a nice salad,
I know you do.
a nice healthy salad, but treat yourself with a nice handful of Utz Kettle Classics Maui barbecue
Do
to
it.
go along with your salad. That's a nice treat. You're still eating healthy.
And I
Right.
think it shows your culture.
Absolutely.
Speaking of handfuls,
Yep.
handfuls, and showing your culture, what's in that little green bag?
Let's get. Let me go. Let's not jump the
Was that?
shark.
I was not jumping the shark.
That's the shark.
Sorry.
Shark.
Let's go to this one.
You got
Now,
something really good coming up.
Steve.
Whoa.
We're gonna get.
really good, too.
Need to get Steve onto the microphone over there
What?
to explain to me, Steve. Let's hold these up while Steve is doing that. Cameraman can hold these up. These are some. Now, what does that say, cameraman? Boulder. Some what? Boulder.
Totally natural.
Boulder. Totally natural potato chips.
I was born in Boulder.
Bossman, born in Boulder. Now.
Yep.
And the flooding's going on.
And the floodings. Now, what do we know about the floodings at this point?
It's bad news.
It's bad news. I heard in a tweet from Reed Timmer,
Whoa.
Storm Chaser.
Dropping names.
I'm just saying he does follow me on
I
Twitter.
know.
Oh, I don't want to
Does
say
he
too
really?
much.
Wow, look
He
at you.
follows me
Look
on.
at you.
Yeah.
I know.
Reed Timmer follows me on Twitter.
I know.
That's dope. That's all I gotta
It is.
say. But so he said last night, like the dam was gonna break in Boulder, and like all these people are gonna be underwater and shit, and so there's like a lot of stuff going on there. People are dealing with water problems. I don't care for that. Split the town, right down the middle.
It's bad business.
So rich and poor.
So these chips are I bought these at the Salvation Army thrift store.
Okay, so tell me-
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
these Boulder chips, you went there.
Straight out of a dumpster.
You went there looking
into
for-
Salvation Army shelves.
You went there looking for records,
For
right?
LPs, yeah, and they had a big display, and they had like different flavors. This is all natural. If you look on the back, there's hardly any crazy ingredients at all. It's pretty true to form when they say they.
Yeah,
They do it
that's a
all
real
natural.
deal chip, man.
So it might taste
made
like
in
it may-
America?
It may taste like garbage, but it might.
It's
might
coming
taste
out
good.
of Boulder too, though.
It's right out of Boulder. So as
And does it have an expiration date?
I had the malt vinegar and sea salt, and those were really good.
Right.
They're not too hard. You know, sometimes kettle chips can be
This
real
joint
hard.
has another year on it.
hell yeah. Well, hey man, as we pop these tops, we're gonna think about our folks out there in Colorado dealing with all that water, and so we're gonna enjoy some of their potato chips.
Oh, these look like pretty standard fare. Kind
We're
of
gonna-
a little kettle chip. Hit.
We'll stack them up, and
Oh my!
yeah, let's stack them up.
It's like a bite into a damn pine cone.
We'll stack them up and dam the river.
We'll try one of those.
We'll dam
No,
the.
it's good though. It tastes like a kettle corn.
That's
But
good.
I feel, no, not kettle corn, a kettle chip.
That's good, man. They're light and crispy, but
could
still
do-
kind of hard.
It could do dip.
Yeah. Cameraman approved. That's a
Hold
camera. That's a cameraman style chip right there. That's right up his alley.
Boulder Canyon.
Those are
So, if you're ever sliding through a Salvation Army,
good. Yeah.
Yeah, like $1.38 or something.
It reminds me of Charles chips that you used to get in the cans that were delivered to your house. That's what that reminds me of. That's good times. Hey, and when we got one more chip to feature this evening. Special chip.
what?
Crazy chip. From a
Great.
gentleman that would prefer to remain nameless. We'll call him Agent X. Agent X has hooked us up with a chip this evening. Oshi. And it's got a little beer thing up here, Beer Match. Beer Match series of snacks are cut in big, bite-sized pieces. Wow. Flavors were selected specifically for a beer drinker's enjoyment.
I like things when they're like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And they're called ribbed cracklings in old-fashioned salt and vinegar. These chips are out of the Philippines.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Once you drink, you eat those with beer?
Yeah, this is supposed to be with beer.
You say you eat those with beer?
Exactly. And it's specifically made. Let's hold these up before we even bust them open. Let's show that little graphic up there where it talks about what it's supposed to be.
The worst.
Excuse me. What it's supposed to be for.
It's like adult chip?
that peach soda's good.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
It's been a tradition of taste since 1924.
That's what I'm saying. So,
40 years in the game.
we appreciate Agent X hitting us up here. Let's bust them open, Bossman, while you got them there.
Well, look, there's a bird on the back, too.
That's what I'm saying.
And then dude just holding something.
That's what I'm saying. Here we go.
All right.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sometimes bags are just so
Pressure
ridiculous.
pushing down on me.
Oh, no way. We can't open up a
Take a knife.
Get
Get the machete. Get the machete.
Here we go. He said they're puffy.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's
check
weird.
that out. Let's hold that up.
That's
Cameron,
weird. It
grab
can
you one of
almost-
those and hold
puffed
it up.
It can almost look like
It's like puffed wheat.
Oh, what do you think about that?
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, we both grab hold.
I mean, it's something.
Everybody get a hand.
It's
Everybody
something
get a
else.
hand on it.
It's definitely.
Oh, wait, I'll take
I mean, the taste isn't bad,
Right?
but it's definitely something different because the consistency and the thickness of it.
Oh, wow.
It's made from corn.
Hold one of the chips up
Boy.
for a little bit.
I've never had nothing like that before.
That is very unique. It's
Yeah, I
almost
mean-
like cereal.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah. Corn pops.
Corn Pops. You're
Come
exactly
on.
right.
Or you know, like the hard styrofoam that like things would come
It's
packed
so
in.
thick, folks.
Not the soft styrofoam, but the hard styrofoam that has
Oh, and
it's
it's gonna
contoured
burn.
and cut.
Bugle.
That's what the
Kind
texture
of like a
of it.
bugle. Kind of like a bugle. Thick,
A bugle?
thicker.
Yeah.
But bugle. Got a little kick to it. You feel that burn?
I know. I don't know if I can. Hold on.
It's like a rice cake without the texture.
That's, hey folks, I'll tell you right now, this may be in the running for Chip of the Year.
You what? This for chip of the year? You think?
It's up there.
You
I want another
you
Have
said
another
that, you
one.
said
Have
that
another one.
This is unique.
you said that just to make the files.
No, I'm just saying,
Just to make the files, you said that.
this is up
For the
there.
archives.
These are up there because they're different and they're really good.
No.
They're different and they're good.
The boulder.
In the ribs.
And they're ribbed for your pleasure.
For everybody's
Well, hey,
pleasure.
let's wrap up this particular edition of
Pleasure
Chip
being
Chat. That'd be a great dip chip. A fantastic dip chip. There's no way you could go wrong with that in any type of dip. From queso to French onion to anything that's got any kind of substance to it. Bean dip, you got
It
it,
was,
Steve
a little, it
Jones.
was a little hardcore for me, but I can see how it
Terrific.
can hold its weight.
Oh, wow. What a chip. That's a good chip. I'm going to put it up near the top of the list for this year, folks. For this year. Okay. So, we've had a great Grown Man Record Night. We're going to continue to listen to some great records this evening. Some weirdo rock records, some jazz records, some all kinds of records. Some Friday the 13th records. So, we appreciate everybody joining us. And we're going to wrap up this edition. We appreciate Bossman dropping by, Kimmy dropping by, Steve dropping by, the girlfriend dropping by. We got everybody dropping by.
Mr. Kitty.
Mr. Kitty's hanging strong, hanging tough. You know, you got to be hanging tough.
And
Hanging
KOTV
tough.
forever.
So, you know, we appreciate you hanging out with us and spending your Friday night. And so we'll see you next week on Grown Man Record Night. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Machete Miller. We can catch up on. Wait on your second. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on,
Be sure to
wait.
check. 3, 2.
Wait, hold on. Wait, start.
3,
2, now.
1. Okay, be sure to check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Machete Miller. You can catch up on our Your Grown Man Record Night segment. If you missed it throughout the weeks, you can always come back there and check them out. That's cool. And we appreciate you. Like us. like us, enjoy us, and whatnot. And so we'll see you next week on Grown Man Record Night.
Durka,
Thanks for staying with us.
That was a really, really